The U.S. District Court judge dismissed the juror this morning, saying that he had concerns about the juror's candor after he gave inconsistent answers about where he lives. Meanwhile, questions remain about another juror's possible conversations with a colleague. That juror turned over his phone for review on Friday.
In the ongoing federal trial involving Sean P. Diddy Combs, the courtroom drama reached a new level when a juror was dismissed from the case. The trial, which has been unfolding for several weeks now, has caught the attention of many due to its high-profile nature and the serious charges involved. Sean Combs is facing accusations related to serious legal matters, and as the case moves forward, more twists and turns seem to emerge almost daily. One of the most significant developments came when the judge decided to remove a juror from the panel.
Getting new reports that there might be a possible issue with another juror that's on the Diddy trial. As of right now, this possible issue with a juror is unknown, but the judge just said in open court that he is going to question this juror in the roping room or seal off the courtroom when trial's over today. The judge just stated in Diddy's trial that another issue arose with a different juror on Friday. He will be questioning that juror at the end of court today, and the parties should let him know if they need to clear the courtroom or if he should do it in the roping room.
This particular juror had become a point of contention for both the defense and prosecution, and it was clear that the decision would not be taken lightly. The juror, identified as juror number 6, had been under scrutiny for inconsistencies in their responses during the selection process. These issues raised questions about the juror's impartiality and whether their presence on the jury could affect the fairness of the trial. The defense team, led by attorney Xavier Donaldson, made a passionate argument in favor of keeping the juror. Donaldson emphasized the importance of having a diverse jury, especially in a case with such high stakes. He pointed out that removing this juror could send a negative message about the value of diversity in the legal process. The defense team's argument focused on the belief that the juror's presence was crucial to ensuring a fair trial for Combs. Despite the defense's impassioned plea, the judge ultimately sided with the concerns raised about the juror's inconsistencies. The judge explained that the juror had failed to provide accurate information about their living situation, which had raised questions about their credibility. The inconsistencies in the juror's responses were seen as a potential threat to the integrity of the trial, and the judge ruled that removing the juror was necessary to maintain fairness. The decision to dismiss the juror was met with disappointment by the defense team, who had hoped to keep the panel as intact as possible. However, the judge made it clear that maintaining the integrity of the jury process was of utmost importance. The defense team had also argued that replacing the juror with another individual could send the wrong message, but the judge dismissed this argument, stating that it did not warrant a mistrial. This move by the judge has added an extra layer of complexity to an already tense trial. With the defense team now having to adjust to the change in the jury, there is a sense that the trial could be more unpredictable than ever. The juror's removal is not just a technical issue, it's a reminder of the high stakes involved and the intense scrutiny that both the prosecution and defense face. As the trial continues, many are wondering how the dismissal of the juror will affect the case moving forward.
So juror number 6 has been kicked off the jury and nobody in the Diddy team is happy about it. What happened was, juror number 6 made some offhand comment to somebody about living in New Jersey, and it got back to the judge. He was like, hello, hang on a sec. You're living in New Jersey. And he's like, oh, yeah, I live in New Jersey with my girlfriend most of the time and our daughter. He's like, but you told us you lived in New York. He goes, no, I live in New York as well, most of the time, with my aunt in my New York apartment. And the judge is now thinking, okay, are you even eligible for being on a jury in a New York trial if you live in New Jersey? So they've been looking into it. Diddy's team are not happy. They've jumped up and said, loads of people commute between New York and New Jersey. That's quite normal. What's your problem here, Judge?
The prosecution is expected to present more witnesses in the coming days, and the defense will have its chance to make its case as well. In the world of high-profile trials, every detail matters, and the removal of a juror could have long-lasting implications for the final outcome. This is a case that has captured the attention of many, not just because of the serious charges against Combs, but also because of the broader questions it raises about the legal system. The decision to remove the juror highlights the importance of ensuring a fair trial, and it underscores the delicate balance that must be maintained in any courtroom. As the trial moves into its later stages, the focus will likely shift to the remaining jurors and how they will handle the evidence presented. For now, the trial continues, with the defense and prosecution preparing for what comes next. The juror's dismissal may have been a setback for the defense, but it also serves as a reminder of the complex nature of the legal process. With the stakes as high as they are, every decision made in the courtroom can have a lasting impact on the outcome of the case. In the coming days, both sides will continue to make their arguments, and the jury will be tasked with deciding the fate of Sean Combs. The case has already seen its fair share of dramatic moments, and it's clear that more twists and turns are likely to come. As the trial moves forward, the eyes of the public will remain fixed on the courtroom, waiting to see what happens next in this high-profile case.